What's up, my fellow jewelers? So there's something that really bugs me when I go look for beads. I mean, it's one of my pet peeves. I'm like, what am I gonna do with that? I see these strands and I'm like, really? That's all you're gonna give me? Like, I love this strand. I love it so much. I want like 10 of those and 8 of those, and I can't make a necklace out of that. Are you serious? But can I tell you, I've come up with a solution and I'm so excited. So you take this strand and you string it and then you put it on a chain and you have the most fabulous necklace ever. It's like, it's already pre-made necklace for you pretty much. And so today we are making this. We are making this because these are everywhere. I mean, they are in Walmart, they're at Michael's, that are other little Pama stores that sell beads and stuff. They're everywhere. And so you can make a necklace like this. But here's the deal. I've been doing this thing where I've been going to Walmart and buying all my supplies so you can make the exact same necklace if you wanted. Because I know when you watch jewelry videos, you're like, man, I wish I could make the exact same necklace. Well, you can now if you want to. If you're not, go do your thing. Go get out of the box. But if you want to make the exact same necklace, I got all of these things. I got the chain, I got these beads, I got everything you need to make this necklace at Walmart. So go to Walmart and then come back and watch this video. Ha ha ha, just kidding. So let's get started as I show you how to make this fabulous, cute, oh my gosh, cutest necklace ever. Okay, let's go. So you're gonna need your tools. I have my electrician cutter tools and my jeweler cutter tools. I have my round nose pliers and my long nose pliers. For supplies, I have chain. I like the chunkier chain because I like to make it adjustable, and the bigger the links, the better I can put a lobster clasp through and make it adjustable for the person wearing it. So you could go smaller chain or bigger chain. I went bigger chain. And on these chains that Walmart sells, they have lobster clasp. Woo! And they have split rings, which you need for this necklace. And then I have my beads from Walmart. Oh my goodness, I love these. This is gonna be a gorgeous necklace. I am so excited. And then you have your wire. I have a 0.45 millimeter. You can do a 0.30 if you want. It really doesn't matter. And then I have my crimping beads, and crimping beads you can get at Walmart as well. So all this stuff you can get at Walmart. So the first thing I want to do is I want to take this off of the packaging and restring it in my 0.45 millimeter wire. So I'm going to take it out of the packaging and start stringing it. So I am just going to take it bead by bead and string it along my wire. So I'm going to take my first bead, and I'm not going to cut my length because sometimes I cut too short, sometimes I cut too long. So I like to leave it on the spool and then I string it and then I cut it how I want. So I'm going to start stringing it along. Yeah, just like that. I'm going to take it and I'm going to put every single bead in the same order it came in, and I am going to string it through my wire. So go ahead and do that. So here with the last two beads for this necklace, we got one bead, we got the last bead, and voila, we have strung it. So easy. I mean, please, you could do that. Jeweler, you could do that in your sleep. So the next thing I want to do is I want to take my chain off and I want to put a split ring. I have found if I just connect my wire to my chain, then it comes out of it. And so I like to put a split ring between the wire and the chain. So take your chain out. So now I'm going to take my split ring and I am going to get it with my round nose pliers. I'm going to put my round nose pliers on one side of the split where it splits, and put my long nose pliers on the other side, and I'm just going to push one forward and one back. So I'm not even twisting it, I'm just pushing one to one side and one to the other side. Then I am going to put my loop, this split ring, through the end of a link. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to put it through the end of the link, and then I'm going to close it back up by bringing the two ends together. Put those two ends together, make sure there is no gap, because if you have a gap, then the wire is going to come out, and you don't want that. The whole reason you're putting a split ring on is so that the wire won't come off. So I have my split ring on. I'm going to grab a crimping bead and put it on the end of my wire. So I'm going to put it like this. So I have my crimping bead on. I'm going to place my split ring through the wire, and then I am going to curl the wire around that split ring. I'm going to curl it around that split ring, not around the bead. I'm going to put my other end through my crimping bead after that. So like that. So see, I got my split ring on one side and then a loop through it, and then my crimping bead. I'm going to crimp the crimping bead. Yes, 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 as tight as it can, and then give it a little leeway. You're gonna want a little leeway in there. You don't want it so tight that you don't have a wiggle room. And then I'm just going to make sure that this end goes through my beads. If you cut it too short, it can slip out, but I like to give it maybe an inch or so, and then I put that extra wire through my beads. If your wire sticks out, you will poke the person wearing it, whether it's you or someone you made it for or someone that bought it, and you don't want wire sticking out. And so you put it through your bead. So now I'm gonna find the other end of my chain. I'm gonna put my other split ring on the end of the chain. And so I put my split ring on. Now I'm going to cut the wire, and I'm gonna put my crimping bead on just like I did the other side, and I'm going to put this on and put the wire around the split ring. Yeah. So see what you have here? You have a gap. You don't want a gap in your necklace because that looks pretty silly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my long nose pliers, I'm going to grab the end of the wire and before I even crimp it, and I am going to pull it. So now that I don't have a gap, I want still a little wiggle room up here. I'm going to crimp my crimping bead, and then you're gonna have to cut a little bit off, and then you're gonna put that wire through your beads. You want to put your wire through your beads because again, you don't want it poking, and you don't want to cut it all the way to the crimping bead or it will slip out. It's easier for it to slip out, and you're going to put it back in the bead. Yes, just like that. Ah, just like that. Ooh, we're almost done, jewelers. Oh my goodness, that just looks, oh my goodness, that looks fabulous. This is gonna be so cute. I'm so excited. So now I'm gonna cut about 6 inches on both sides. I'm gonna cut about 6 inches on both sides. You can cut it shorter or longer, depending on who you're making it for, or depending on how tall or short you are. And I am going to cut it about 6 inches. Yes, 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 yes. Look at that. And then the only thing left you have to do is put your lobster clasp at the end of your necklace. So I'm gonna take my split ring and I'm going to open it up like I did the other ones, moving forward and back. And I'm gonna put my lobster clasp and I'm put it through the end of one side of my necklace, and then close up the split ring so there's no gap. And there you have, jewelers, your beaded chain necklace. Oh my goodness, I love this necklace. It's one of my favorite necklaces ever. I love making this necklace now that I figured out what to do with these. So I want you to comment below what you do with these. I mean, is there something you do with them? Do you just make them into earrings? Do you try to make them into a necklace? Do you try to find other beads for it? What do you do with this trend? I'd love to hear back from you. But that's all I got for you guys today. I do how-to jewelry making videos, but I'm on Instagram, I'm on Pinterest, I'm on Etsy. That's right, I sell my own jewelry. That's right. But you can check me out because in those other places like Instagram and Pinterest, I show other creations that I've done during the week and stuff. So you can totally check it out. But if you want to know when I post other videos about the how-tos of jewelry making, you can click right here to subscribe. And then here's another video of mine and another video of mine. But be sure you catch me next week because we're going to go a little bit harder than this. This was so easy. Oh my gosh, so easy. But we're going to go a little bit harder, a little bit more difficult in technique. But that's all I got for you guys today, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!